Listen up, Commanders. We've got a serious level of infestation here, and we need to burn it out stat. These monsters are dangerous at night, but they burn out during the day. That's when we'll torch the infested structures.
SCV ready.
Overlords.
What's going on? Yeah. Woo-hoo! Overtime. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. In the rear with SCV ready. Yep.
More Vespene required.
Bad news. SCV ready. Ah! You scared me. Yo.
Heads up, Commanders.
Ready.
The day's almost over, which means the infested are gonna come for us soon.
SCV ready. Yeah.
An apocalypse is ready for
Spawn more
spawn.
overlords.
That's the last of the sunlight. Our defenses have to hold until the night is over.
Biscuit. SCV ready.
Keep your distance from those kaboomers. We call them that for a reason, you know.
The wonders of modern technology.
Bad news.
Our forces are under attack.
SCV ready. Gotcha. SCV ready.
Time to play defense.
You scared me.
We need more minerals.
Yes. SCV ready. Move it.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
In the rear. Bad news. SCV ready.
Activating defensive drone.
The Alexander is ready for use.
SCV ready.
Now I command the Alexander. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
We require more minerals.
Bad news. I'm going.
Keep your mind.
SCV ready.
The sun will rise any minute now. Then the infested will burn away.
What's going on?
Defensive drone initiated.
My apocalypse is ready.
We made it to the dawn. To stop the infestation, we need to destroy enough of it each day. Head to these coordinates to start.
In the rear with the gear.
Evolution. Our
We're not done yet,
allies are
Commanders.
in combat.
Here's some more structures to burn out.
Ah, cool killers. Very clever.
Our forces have
Deploy
met
of
the
detection.
enemy in combat.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Evolution. Complete. Our allies are in combat.
Do not be alarmed.
Evolution
This is only
complete.
temporary.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
More overlords required. Our forces are under attack.
Good job. What's going on?
Evolution. Our forces have met the
Bringing a
enemy
defensive
in
drone
combat.
online.
Just get
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Infestation does
Our
have its
forces have
strengths, you
met
know.
the enemy.
There's still a lot of infestation left, but we'll get every last bit of it.
Not enough minerals. Our forces are under attack.
bad news.
Our allies are in require combat. More minerals. Our allies
Activating
are in
defensive
combat.
drone.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
We hear you. In the rear with the gear.
Don't go out too far. There isn't much time left in the day.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Detecting more
Our
structures
allies are-
at this location.
Our allies are in combat.
Everyone, just keep fighting, Commanders. We'll make it through the night. Like the hustle, but I advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Going on.
Many of my infested have fallen.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah.
The Hive cluster is under
Now
attack.
this one I am proud of.
Evolution complete.
What's
The
going on?
Alexander is prepared for launch.
Bad news. You gonna give me orders?
Seems like we can...
One of our barricades is being hit hard.
In the rear.
Beware of those chokers. They'll stun and kill your forces after pulling them in.
Let us see what additional infestation can do.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Our forces are under attack.
Time to play
The Hive
defense.
cluster is under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Looks like Amon wants a piece of us too. Get those defenses in place.
The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Just give me.
Defensive drone initiated.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't give up, Commanders.
Our
This nightmare is about to end.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Yo!
Let's get to work, Commanders. We have to burn enough of the infestation today so that we don't fall behind.
Our allies are in
My
combat.
apocalypse is ready.
Go ahead!
Sending you the coordinates for more structures.
Evolution complete.
Our SCVs.
Our allies are
Defensive
in
drone
combat.
initiated.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Time to play defense.
Evolution completed. Evolution. Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
We share your structure for a time,
Our
yes?
forces have met the enemy in combat.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Yep.
Our allies are in combat.
Roger. En route.
Make the most of the day, Commanders. It's nearly over.
Yep. Gotcha.
Our allies are in combat.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Hear me! Huh? We hear you.
Our forces are under attack.
Griffin's ready.
Sit tight, Commanders. This night's just getting started.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Detecting a virophage in the field. Killing it could prevent future infestations, but we'll have to attack it at night. Don't worry if you can't kill the virophage tonight. I'm sure it'll be back tomorrow.
Our forces are under
An
attack.
apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The hive cluster.
We've got a barricade taking some damage here.
The Alexander have met the end. I am glad Gerard never saw it like this.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The hive cluster.
You'll have to
is
defend that
under
barricade if
attack.
it's gonna stay standing.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Activating defensive drone.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster
Defensive
is
drone
under
initiated.
attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. The hive cluster is under attack.
No, not a stank. If we don't kill it, it'll keep attacking us even after sunrise.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The
Are you
hive
kidding
cluster
me?
is under
Amon wants to attack us now too? Perfect.
forces are under attack.
Biscuit. Go ahead.
This may look bad, but it won't last much longer. Morning's almost here. A stank? Those things are resistant to sunlight. We have to be the ones to kill it.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our allies are
Griffin's
in
ready
combat.
for
The
boarding.
hive cluster is under attack.
Bad news. Gotcha. SCV ready.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Our allies are in combat.
I call this the apocalypse. See the action.
In rear with the...
Our
Time to play
forces have
defense.
met the
I've got another
evolution.
sector with structures on my scanners.
Yeah. Yep.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Move out.
My scans show that half of the infestation is gone. We can do this.
You scared me. In rear with the gear. Well, butter my biscuit. Sure will.
Our allies are in combat.
Ready for combat. Bringing a defensive drone online.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Roger. Gotcha. In rear.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Looks like we can find additional structures here.
The enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
The Alexander is prepared for...
It's almost nighttime. Be ready for the infested.
Our forces are under attack.
Now back to it.
Over here.
Our allies are in combat.
We're in for a rough night, but I know we can survive it. Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
My
Our
apocalypse
allies
is
are
ready.
in combat.
I have been working on something new.
Our forces
Enjoy.
have met the enemy. Our allies the hive cluster is
Activating
under
defensive
attack.
drone.
Our forces are under attack.
The Alexander flies again.
Seems like we could use a defensive
Our
drone.
forces are under attack. Completed. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The hive cluster is under attack.
Double the infestation,
forces are
double
under
the
attack.
power, yes?
Our allies are in combat.
We are at maximum supply.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Unacceptable command.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in
That's
combat.
one hell of a healing device.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Good job, huh? Yes, sir.
The Hive cluster Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Amon's supporting the infested with his own forces. It's gonna be a long night.
Our forces are under attack.
It seems my structure
The Hive
requires
cluster
more
is under
infestation.
attack.
Daybreak is just around the corner. Hold the line until then.
Now back to...
That stank is strong enough to withstand sunlight. We have to kill it ourselves.
SCV ready.
Sunrise. That's our cue to move. We won't have enough time later if we destroy too few structures today.
More overlords required. Our forces are under attack.
We've burned out almost all of the infestation. Let's finish the job.
In combat.
I have been working on something.
Our allies are in
Enjoy.
combat.
Seems like we
Our
could use a
forces
defensive
are
drone.
under attack. Spawn more overlords. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Activating defensive drone.
What's going?
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Defensive drone initiated.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Yes, sir.
The Alexander?
Looks like the sun's about to set. Get ready for nightfall.
The Alexander flies again.
Our allies are in combat.
You scared me.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Time to play defense.
I knew the infestation was bad. This is crazy. Hold them off. That's the last of it. The planet's saved, Commanders, and we have you to thank.